this video, we will solve the worksheet solution of further algebraic equations and inequalities as well as sequence in linear and quadratic form. So here we have first question which is related to objective. Choose the correct option. So we have 2x plus 7 equal 15. What is the value of x? So it's very easy. Just we can add minus 7 both side, or you can take 7 other side. That gives me 8. So x is equal to 8 divided by 2, which is equal 4. So your option B is the correct. Next, we have which of the following is not an inequality. So remember, any expression involves the symbol less than or equal to, greater than or greater than equal to. These all symbols, when they come in any expression, that is called inequality. Here, if you check carefully, the option C, there is no less than or greater than. That means this represent an equation. So this is not an inequality. So our option C is the correct. Rest all have greater than or equal to, or less than. And then we have next, if x less than minus 2, that means all the values which are less than minus 2, like minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, which of the following could be the possible value of x? So minus 1 is bigger than minus 2. It cannot be less than. So this 0 also 2 as positive. So option C is the correct option. And then the solution to the inequality this. So just simplify, like add 4 both side or take 4 other sides. Both idea will work. 6 plus 4, that gives me x greater than or equal to 10. So if you check option B, that is x greater than or equal to 10. That is your correct answer. As next, question number 5. What happens when both sides of an inequality are multiplied by a negative number? So remember, if we have a negative 3, which is less than negative 2, if I multiply minus 1 both side, what will happen? See, minus 1 multiply minus 2. If I solve, minus into minus plus 3, minus into minus plus 2. Now we cannot say 3 is less than 2. Now we would say that 3 is greater than. We start with less than, and once we multiply with negative number or negative 1, our question statement change. Now it is 3 greater than 2. So remember that when you multiply by negative number, your inequality sign flipped, reverse, or change. So the inequality sign remains same, no. The inequality sign flips, yes, this makes sense. And the inequality sign disappears, no, no. The inequality becomes an equation, no. So second option is the correct answer. 3x minus 2 greater than 10 is equivalent to, so we can do one thing, just simplify a little bit. We have 3x minus 2 greater than 10. Either you can add to both sides or take two other sides. So that gives me 3x greater than 10 plus 2. So 3x greater than 12. Divide 3 both sides. You will get x greater than 12 divided by 3, 4. So x greater than 4 is your correct option. It is first one. This is the correct option. Next, we have true false. So adding the same number to both sides of an inequality does not change the inequality. Yes, it will not change. So this is true. Dividing both side and inequality by negative number reverse the inequality sign. Yes, it will change the inequality sign. Next, we have question number 3. The solution to the x plus 3 less than 7 is x less than 4. So do one thing, this just take 3 other side. So it gives me x less than 7 minus 3, which is equal x less than 7 minus 3, 4. It is exactly same. So this is true. If you solve the next one, like the inequality 2x plus 1 less than 5 has the same solution. So do one thing, just add minus 1 both side or take one other side. It gives me 5 minus 1. So which is equal to x less than 4. So it is exactly the same type or whatever they mention here, 2x less than 4. So this is also true. Next one, a less than b. Then look, again they are multiplying a less than b, and then they multiply minus 1 with a and minus 1 with b, and then they flip or reverse the sign. So if they flip or reverse or change the sign, it means they are correct. This is also true. We have next question. Solve the following equation. So the first thing is to 32 over y plus 2 equal 10. And do one thing, we can take two other side or add or subtract to both sides. 32 over y is equal to 10 minus 2. That gives me 32 over y is equal to 10 minus 2, 8. And then basically this is 8 over 1. Okay, we can think about cross multiply. If you cross multiply, it gives me 8 multiplied by y, or 8y is equal to 32 multiplied by 1. That gives me 32. So as we are looking y equal what? So we can divide it both sides. That means 32 over 8, it is equal 4. So over answer of y equal 4. The next question is, you can take 2 over x from right to left. It becomes 8 over x minus 2 over x is equal to minus 6. Just take this one other side. So if it is plus left, other side it would be minus. And then as you can see that x and x both are denominator same. So that is your LCM. So 8 minus 2 gives me 6, minus 6 over 1. Again, I will think about cross multiply. That gives me minus 6x is equal to 6, because 6 into 1 gives me 6. This is plus 6. Okay, as we are looking x equal what, so 6 divided by minus 6, it is equal minus 1. So this is your last answer. C part of this question. So here we straight away think this is basically 3 over 1, and by cross multiply we can say that 5x plus 1 is equal to 3 bracket open, 4x minus 2, and then 5x plus 1 is equal to 4 3s are 12, minus 3 2s are 6. This is 12x. Okay, and then bring together the like terms, 5x minus 12x, and here you can say that minus 6 minus 1. This gives me minus 7x, here minus 7. So lastly you can say that x is equal to minus 7 over minus 7, which is equal 1. And here D part, again you can think about right side as 3 over 1. So cross multiply, we would say that 1 is equal to 1 multiplied by 1, 1, yes. But this side 3 bracket open, 2y minus 5, and next step is multiply 3 inside. So it gives me 6y minus 3, 5s are 15. And then take 15 left, it becomes plus 15, and we have 6y, so that gives me 16 is equal to 6y. So basically y is equal to 16 over 6. Both are divisible by same number, like 2. So we are getting 8 over 3, or you can write in mixed number, but it's okay. That is your answer of y. We have the question which is related to inequality, and here we are looking the answer of y. And remember, at the end we will show a number line as well. So first you straight away multiply 3 inside. It gives me 3y minus 3 fours are 12, and here we have 2y plus 1. Just rearrange. We can take 2y from right to left, so it gives me minus 2y less than 1 plus 12, and it is 1y less than 13, or y less than 13. Now you can draw one 10, 15, 20, here negative 5 up to so on, but anyway we are looking the positive value. So 13 roundabout very close to 15 here somewhere, and as it is not included, so just draw a circle without color, and then draw one arrow which shows the direction, all the values which are 13 to less. So you can show a number line like this way. I hope so it is clear. Then we move to the next question. Here you have both side inequality from right as well as left. So how to remove this 7? You can say that add minus 7 throughout of this inequality, like 4 minus 7 less than z plus 7 minus 7 less than 9 minus 7. So that gives me minus 3 less than, cancel plus 7 minus 7, so z less than 9 minus 7 2. So my inequality range of this z is less than 2 and greater than minus 3. Means if you draw a number line, we need negative numbers as well, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, x less than 2 means we draw one circle at 2, and z greater than minus 3, so from 3 to right, mean 3 to right and 2 to left, you draw a line which connects these two circles. So this is your number line of part B. And lastly, we have C part, which is 3. This you can solve like this way. 3 less than, this is C part answer, okay? 2m minus 5. In this case, you can add my plus 5 throughout all, left, right, in the middle portion also, okay? Like 3 plus 5 less than 2m minus 5 plus 5, 7 plus 5. So minus 5 plus 5 cancel, 5 plus 3, 8, and less than 2m less than 5 plus 12, 7 plus 5, 12, and then divide by 2 throughout, because it is not m, it is 2m, okay? Once you divide, you will get 4 less than m, and less than 12 divided by 2, you will get 6. So here your range of m is less than 6 and greater than 4. Means if you draw a number line, it is like that. And if you plot the values on this number line, we need to know 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And remember, this means less than 6 means draw one circle at 6. And greater than 4 means draw one circle at 4, means 4 to right and 6 to less. Question: form an inequality from the information, given information, and solve the inequality to find the answer. So Merlin thinks of a whole number and he doubles that whole number. We don't know, so I will consider x. And then he says what? He doubles it. Doubles it means multiply by 2, and it subtracts 8, so minus 8. His answer is greater than 16, and like greater than 16 and less than 20. You can make like this form. And what number as could be the possible, or possibly you have chosen, so that we will see at the end. But first we will simplify, and the idea is same, how to remove this minus 8 first. So add 8 throughout the inequality, means 16 plus 8 less than 2x minus 8 plus 8, so less than 20 plus 8. So cancel minus 8 plus 8. We have 24 less than 2x less than 20 plus 8, which gives me 28. Now all are divisible by 2 because we are looking x only. So once you divide by 2, you will get 12 less than x less than 28 divided by 2 gives us 14. Means your possible value of x, which is less than 14 and greater than 12, is 13. This is your possible integer, you can say that. So no need to show a number line, just say which is the possible answer of x in integer, that is 13. Our Ruth thinks of a number, and that number we don't know, okay? We can consider x. Ruth think of that number, which is x. Multiply it by 3. So multiply by 3 and subtracts the result from 10, means 10 minus. Remember this point. And after this, she gets a final answer between minus 8 and 1, means less than 1 and greater than minus 8. So once you find out this situation and inequality, then rearrange numbers. Does Ruth's initial number lie in? So we will see. First, we can remove 10 by subtracting or throughout, like minus 8 minus 10. And here minus 10 plus 10 minus 3x less than 1 minus 10. So this gives me minus 18. Here minus 10 plus 10 cancel, so minus 3x less than minus 9. No, all are divisible by 3. So we have minus 6 less than minus x less than minus 3, because I divide by 3 all. Now I want plus x, so multiply all with minus 1 or divide all by minus 1. So inequality sign change. Now 6 greater than x and x greater than 3. So this means what? This means, or in other words, or you can say that the 3 is less than x and x is less than 6. Means all the number of x from 3 to 6. So the possible value of x are 4 and 5. Next worksheet is related to linear sequence and quadratic form of sequence. So here choose the correct answer. What is the nth term of the sequence? So as we know, the difference between 3 to 7 is 4 and 7 plus 4. So straight away you can say that 4n, and then think about what we add and subtract to get the first. So if I say 4 into 1, that gives me 4, but minus 1 will work because once you minus 1 you will get 3. So this is your nth term, 4 and minus 1. So B option is correct. Then which of the following is a quadratic sequence? Remember, when you are looking quadratic sequence, the second difference must be same. Or usually square numbers are the quadratic sequence. Here, if you check carefully this A, B, C, the C part represents square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16. So straight away your answer of quadratic sequence is C. Next, if the nth term of the sequence is given by 3n square plus 2, what is the fourth term? So just replace 4 in place of n. Means 4 square means 16. 16 into 3, 48. 48 plus 2 gives me 50. So is there any answer 50? Yes, B part is 50. That is your correct answer. Next, we have 3, 4, 5. What is the first term of the sequence with nth term rule? So first term of the sequence means you will replace 1 in place of n. So you will get 5 minus 3, 2. So if you check carefully, the first part is 2. That is your correct answer. Which term appears at position n is equal to 5 in the sequence where the nth term is this one? So just replace 5 and then check carefully what it gives you the answer. 5 5s are 25 minus 5 2s are 10. So 25 minus 10 gives me 15. So your B part or B option is the correct. Next we have true false questions. So a sequence with nth term which is 2n plus 5 is a quadratic sequence. Remember, whenever you have quadratic sequence, the general form of quadratic sequence is an square plus bn plus c. This is the general form. So n square must be there. So this is linear. This is cannot be quadratic. So it's false. Then the sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, 16 follows the nth term rule. So remember, the difference between 4 to 7 is 3, 7 to 10 is 3, 10 to 13 is 3. So it is arithmetics. Whenever you have arithmetics, straight away write the term to term rule in nth way, like 3n. Okay. Once it is done, then you check the first term is 1, and if you write 1, it gives you 3, but this value is 4. So it means you have to add 1, then it gives you 4. So your nth term would be 3n plus 1. So this is the correct answer. True. Next one, the sequence 1, 8. These are basically cube numbers. So cube number is called cubic sequence, not quadratic sequence. Okay, these all are cube numbers. Follow an nth term rule for the form n square. N square means quadratic, nth term of quadratic sequence. But these are cube numbers. So the nth term of cube number is n power 3. So this is false. A sequence with a second difference that is constant must be a quadratic. Yes, this is true. Fifth one is the nth term of the formula n square minus 5n plus 6 can generate both positive and negative values. So you can check few values so that you come to know it either is positive only or negative also. So if you check at 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 6, it gives me 1 minus 5 plus 6. So 6 plus 1, 7. 7 minus 5, 2. If I check at 2, 2 square minus 5 into 2 plus 6. So 4 minus 10 plus 6. It is 10 minus 10 gives me 0. If I check at 3, so 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6. 9 minus 15 plus 6. So 6 plus 9, 15. 15 minus 15, 0. And if I check at 4, till now I'm getting positive numbers or greater numbers. Yes, so if I check at 4, 4 square minus 5 into 4 plus 6, 16 minus 20 plus 6. So 16 plus 6, 22. 22 minus 20 gives me 2. Again, positive numbers. If I check one more, I hope so positive numbers. So this cannot be true, but I will check one more, like at 5. So 5 square means 25 minus 5 into 5 plus 6. So 25 minus 25 plus 6. So still positive number, but they say positive and negative. It means this is false. Question number three, in each of the following sequence, let the first term is 2 and then apply this rule, okay? Double the previous term. So if you double the previous term means 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1, you will get 4 plus 1 equal 5. So your next value is 5. And then apply same idea with this 5. 5 into 2, 5 into 2 plus 1, that gives me 10 plus 1, 11. So next 11, then 11 into 2, 22 plus 1, 23, up to so on, okay? And if you check this one, so first term of the sequence is 2, and then you apply this rule, which is term to term rule. Triple the previous means 3 multiplied by 2 and then subtract 4 minus 4. So 3 2s are 6, 6 minus 4 gives me 2. And of course, if this is 2 again, next to 2 2, so in this way you will get all 2 to answer. The next one is C and D. Remember the first value or term of the sequence is 2, and then apply this term to term rule, which is square the previous, means 2 power 2, and then subtract 5. So 4 minus 5, this is equal minus 1, and then apply same rule on minus 1, take square and then minus 5. So 1 minus 5, that gives me minus 4, and then apply on minus 4 square and minus 5, that means 16 minus 5, it is equal 11. And in this way you can find next as well. And lastly, we have the first sequence value or term is 2, and then apply this rule, cube the previous number, means 2 power 3, and then subtract 24. It gives me 8 minus 24, that is equal minus 16, and then apply on minus 16 same rule, minus 16 power 3, and then minus 24. If you check this one, it gives me minus 24. It is equal big number minus 4120, up to so on. You can apply like this way. I hope so it is clear. Next, again, the first term of the sequence is 2, and now apply this rule, double the previous, means 2 multiplied by 2 and then divide by 3. So this 2 2s are 4, 4 divided by 3, you will get 4 over 3. So your next term is 4 over 3, and then apply the same rule on this. You have 4 over 3 multiply by 2 because double the previous, okay? And then divide by 3. So 4 2s are 8, 8 over 3 divide 3. That means 8 over 3 divide means you can change into multiply, which is 1 over 3. So 8 over 9. Next term is 8 over 9. And this way you can continue to find next 4, 5, 6 terms as you want. Next, we have question number 4. Consider each of the sequence in the term. Their position within the sequence are given, and in this case, as you can see, that the table will help you to find the answer of A, B, and C part. In C part, remember, we are looking the 100th value, but first we will see A part. Remember that the difference between the term to term rule is here, add 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2. It means term to term rule is add 2. That's the rule only. And then this will help you to make nth term. So when they said add 2, that means this is your first thing to n for nth term. But we will check this will work, yes or no. If I replace 1, it gives me 2. But our first term is 3. So what I add into to get 3, so plus 1 means your nth term is 2n plus 1. This is your nth term. And in C part, they want us, if your nth term is this, what is the 100th term? 100th term, just replace 100 in place of 2. In place of n, you will get the answer, which is 200 plus 1. It is 201. That is the answer of C. Here in question number 5, for each of the following sequence, write the next two terms. So if you know term to term rule, then very easy. Like what we add or subtract, like minus 2 minus 4 gives me minus 6, then minus 4, then minus 4. It means minus 4, so minus 18. And then minus 4 gives me minus 22. So we write it next two terms. So what is the term to term rule in B part? Add, like 3 plus 3 6, then 6 plus 5, and then 11 plus 7. It means your next is 9. So 18 plus 9 27. Then after, because check carefully, the difference is increased by 2 okay. Now after 9 we will add 11. So 27 plus 11, 38. So our next two terms are 27 and 38. I hope so it is clear. Then we have C part. Here you can see that C part straight away that these are the cube numbers 1, 8, 27, 64. It means this is the cube of 1, this is cube of 2, this is cube of 3, next cube of 4. And if you are looking the next one, that is cube of 5, means 5 power 3. That gives me 125. And next cube of 6, that gives me 216. So these are the next two terms of this sequence. And here, and the nth term of this is n cube. Here we have 1, 3, 6, 10, and 15. These are basically triangular numbers. So 1 plus 2, then they add 3, then they add 4, then they add 5, of course, then 6. So 15 plus 6, 21, then they will add 7. So 21 plus 7 gives me 28. So these are basically triangular numbers. And the next two terms of this sequence is 21 and 28.